Hi students, today we'll discuss about Class A Power Amplifier. We are discussing about power amplifiers. Power amplifiers, major important topic and very easy topic. Power amplifiers, which can able to drive large signal. So there are different types of power amplifiers. Those are Class A, Class B, Class AB, Class C. These are the major power amplifiers. Today we'll discuss about Class A power amplifier. Class A power amplifier. So here we have two types of Class A power amplifiers. One is series fed or direct coupled Class A power amplifier. Second one is a transformer coupled Class A power amplifier. First one is series fed or direct coupled Class A power amplifier. Second one is a transformer coupled Class A power amplifier. First we'll discuss about series fed Class A direct coupled Class A power amplifier. This is the circuit diagram. This is the major circuit diagram. Here input we are giving from the signal generator as Vs. The input resistance is Rs. At base we have the resistance Rb, that is a base resistance. Similarly we have load resistance RL. We are going to collect output across the load resistance, that is V0. And whenever we give supply, the signal will pass via base terminal and the output will be amplified and it will be give as the output across the load resistance. So here we have 180 degrees phase shift in the Class A power amplifier. This is CE configuration. This CE configuration provides 180 degrees phase shift. This is amplified output. So in this power amplifiers, for each and every power amplifier we have to find the efficiency. Efficiency is nothing but PAC by PDC into 100. Percentage of efficiency is PAC by PDC into 100. That we have to find. For that purpose, first I am going to find DC power. DC power without giving any AC input signal. What is the power generated by the circuit? What is the power generated by the circuit without giving any DC input signal? That is a DC power. DC is VCC into IC. So whenever we give supply, there is no input signal. Then because of this VCC, there may be some current IC at Q point. The IC may be ICQ. So power DC power is equal to voltage into current, VCC into ICQ. The maximum voltage is VCC. The current at operating point is ICQ. That is DC power. Similarly, you can find AC power. PAC is VRMS into IRMS. Let us take VRMS into IRMS. Whenever we give some AC signal, we have to find AC power generated by the circuit. Similarly, PAC is VRMS is Vm by root 2. Similarly, IRMS is Im by root 2. So Vm into Im, root 2 into root 2 is nothing but 2. Vm into Im by 2. Similarly, here Vm is nothing but V peak to peak by 2. If you want, you can write Vm is equal to V peak to peak by 2. I am going to write in terms of voltage. That is why I am taking just only Vm. Vm is V peak to peak by 2. Peak to peak is nothing but V maximum minus V minimum by 2. This is for example V maximum. This is V minimum. V maximum minus V minimum by 2. That is a V peak to peak by 2. Similarly, I am writing Im as it is. Why? Because in the denominator I have Im value as it is. That is why I can able to cancel that. So I am not writing Im as I maximum minus I minimum by 2. I am not writing. So similarly, this is a PAC Vm into Im by 2. Then efficient PAC is again Vm. I am going to add V maximum minus V minimum by 2 into Im by 2. We have already. This is Vm. This is Im. In the formula we have 2. Then PAC is V maximum minus V minimum into Im by 2 into 2 is 4. These two go to numerator. Then V maximum minus V minimum into Im by 4. 2 into 4. Then efficiency. Percentage of efficiency is output AC power by input DC power. The ratio is the ratio of output AC power to the input DC power is nothing but efficiency. Percentage of efficiency is nothing but into 100. Then I am going to substitute that percentage of efficiency is PAC. I am substituting V maximum minus V minimum into Im by 4 into VCC into IC. Here PDC is VCC into IC or ICQ. If you want, you can substitute ICQ. Already here we written ICQ. then into 100. So this is the Q point or operating point. If the Q point, this is DC load line, if the Q point is the center of the DC load line, that is Class A power amplifier. In Class A power amplifier, the Q point is at the center of the DC load line, that is VCEQ, ICQ. So nothing but this is in the active region. Whenever we draw DC load line, this is a VCC point, this is the current point, and if you draw corresponding lines from the Q point, this is a current waveform, and this is the voltage waveform. If you see this is a phase shifted output. This is V maximum. We are going to write V maximum, V minimum. V minimum is 0. V minimum is 0. I maximum is VCC. This corresponding value. VCC. V minimum is 0. This corresponding value. Similarly, I minimum is 0. I maximum is ICQ. Here we are not writing I maximum or I minimum values. Why? Because in the formula we have only V maximum and V minimum. If you want, you can write I maximum minus I minimum by 2. Also here you can write, you can substitute I maximum, ICQ, I minimum 0 by 2. Also you can write, no problem. Similarly, V maximum is VCC and IM is nothing but the maximum current is nothing but ICQ. This is the maximum current. So that is ICQ. If you substitute all those in the above equation, V maximum is VCC minus V minimum 0 into ICQ by 4 into VCC into ICQ into 100. So this ICQ, VCC get cancelled. Then 1 by 4 into 100, nothing but 25%. If you want, you can write another step, 1 by 4 into 100. 1 by 4 into 100 is nothing but 25%. For Class A power amplifier, series fed or direct coupled Class A power amplifier, the efficiency is 25%. First you can write the circuit diagram, then find out DC power and AC power, then later you can find the efficiency from the DC load line or from the Q point. This is the efficiency, 25%. The drawback in the Class A power series fed Class A power amplifier is less efficiency. 25% is very less value. This can be overcome by another Class A power amplifier, that is a transformer coupled Class A power amplifier. That we'll see in the next class.